name is Tracy and I have the privilege of leading D24 Church alongside my husband Ciarán. My journey to faith began over 23 years ago and started with my mother. She had developed cancer, and it was on her journey with cancer where she was invited to a local church. She was invited to church, and it was there that she gave her life to Jesus. She ended up being healed of cancer, and I just seen a huge change in my mother's life in that season, and that had a big impact on me. Shortly after that, my eldest sister also became a Christian, and again the change in her life was undeniable. So it was no surprise when they invited me to church that I said yes. I went along and I gave my life to Jesus too. And I remember the very first time hearing the gospel, and I remember thinking, I never knew this. I never knew about this incredible God who loved us so much, this incredible Jesus who has so many promises in his word to us, this incredible God who had a plan and a purpose for our lives. And I believe it was in those early days when a seed was deposited in me to tell people about this Jesus. It wasn't the Jesus I grew up knowing, this wasn't the God I grew up knowing, but when I heard the gospel there for the very first time, a seed was definitely deposited in me to tell people about this incredible Saviour. So my greatest joy is to tell people about this Jesus and to see people discover their purpose and live in the fullness of all that God has promised. And I get to do this week after week. I have the privilege of doing it week after week in D24 Church, and it is our greatest joy to see people journey with Jesus and see them fulfill their potential in him. And I am still convinced that the best is yet to come. I hope this quick testimony inspires you on your journey with Christ, and I pray every blessing over you this Christmas and for the new year.